You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Thunderstruck! You guys are watching, well, you know what you're watching. Sit back and get ready to buy comics. For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. What's up, everybody? You're watching Kickin It With Onrie. I am your host, Onrie Kompan. It is great to be back here with you guys. I have had a really disgusting, awful week moving from one house to the other, and I am happy to say that we are 92% done moving, which is, of course, no consequence to you. But since I have been off the air for so long, I am now stuck with even more comics. And so today we're going to move a bunch of comics. I have busted out a huge collection of $2 comics. And everything we got displayed here tonight is going to be super cheap. We're taking away those expensive books because no one wants to buy expensive books anyway. You guys have already told me this. Everybody's trying to save some money right now, and I'm going to hook you guys up. And we got Joe McPhee in the house. We got Chris Deiskell in the house. We got a great crowd coming in here. So here's the deal. We got a new revised wheel. You spend $25 tonight. You get a spin on this awesome wheel, and you are going to win something 90% of the time. There's a chance you could fall on nothing. And if that happens, well, you know, that's okay. But at $50, you get free shipping. And I'm going to help you get there because we got a lot of great books tonight, like I said. And we're going to start at the bottom rack here. And then we're going to bust out a collection of $2 comics. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. All right, so we're going to start off with this really beautiful Thor and Loki Double Trouble variant cover right here. This is going to go for just $5 tonight. $5 days. And it looks like a Todd Knock cover. That's the variant. And Loki is on the cover and he's saying, Thunderstruck! All right. And then the next book we got here is Incredible Hulk number 248. Hulk's just having one of those days. And, you know, this is what happens when you become a TV sensation like the Hulk is. You buy a bunch of stuff, and then you end up getting the plant from Little Shop of Horrors, and it gets all veiny and annoying and attached to you. And then there's a bearded wizard who shows up. The gardener comes up from the background, and he's like, "You haven't paid your landscaping bill!" Anyway, this is going to go for only $5 today. We got Incredible Hulk number 248. I'm going to say this is a VF direct edition. Call it as you see it. $5 on that. Next book we got here is Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Thor number 115. This is going to go for $4. $4 tonight on this bad boy. And then we got Amazing Spider-Man number 297. Now, issue 298, this is the first appearance of Venom. Now, it's priced on the back at $15, but I'm selling it tonight for just $5. Amazing Spider-Man 297 is going for just $5 tonight. We're going to get some real cheap books here in a minute here, guys. Next up, I got Spider-Woman number 24. This is going to be a fine. It is a newsstand edition. It is going to go for $2. $2 on Spider-Woman number 24. Just $2 on this. Call it as you see it. $2 on that. ASM is called by Miguel, and then no Russell Crowe. By the way, did you guys all see Thor: Love and Thunder? I got you, Peter, and I got you, Miguel, and I got you, Joe. Look at this. Books are already selling. This is crazy. You're all thunderstruck tonight. Thunderstruck! Yeah! All right. I'm going to have to replace those books in just a second here. So Miguel is getting ASM at 5. We got Joe at Spider Woman. And we got Peter. Thunderstruck! I love that freaking song. I was listening to it today while I was driving here. I was like, finally, I don't have to like pack up stuff in a box. I don't have to wipe up dusty areas. I can finally like come here and do what I want to do. Was Thor good? I did not like it. I thought it was very meh. It had Christian Bale in it, though. It had Christian Bale. He's got a really big, anus. We can't say. Can we say the P word on here, JD? There's radio silence.
Oh. I don't know what the P word you are referring to is. There's lots I can think of.
Oh
yeah, okay.
Yeah, Christian Bale says it a certain way. Are we allowed to say that? I mean, it is a part of anatomy.
I think. You're under PG-13 rules, so within reason and pertaining to the context of the story.
Look, if you're 13 years old, you're in biology class, and they have the whole anatomy unit. So Christian Bale, he's got a bit of penis, and that's how it goes. I didn't like a lot of things about the movie, but I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. I'm going to say the plot really didn't make much sense to me. It kind of fell flat. But that being said, go see it. I thought the action was great. The action was fantastic, especially that opening scene. The opening scene is the best thing. Russell Crowe was awesome in that. He is the exact opposite of how he is on South Park. He does not want to fight, but other than that, go see it. Yeah, take your daughter. It's a good movie. All right, to replace the books that we just sold, I'm going to bust out these. I have Justice League 18. This is a variant cover, and it's going to go for just $5. Pretty cool Justice League cover. There's Wonder Woman, and she's like, Thunderstruck! And is Batman on the cover? Batman's not on the cover. It's going for $5. All right, next book we got here is Gambit number 3. Gambit number 3 has a little ding at the top here. I'm going to do this for $4 right now. So $4 on Gambit number 3. That's from a 4-issue limited series. And then I have Batman 122. That's just going to go for $5. So that's to replace those books that we just sold here. All right. Next up, I got G.I. Joe, a real American hero, because God only knows we need real American heroes, especially these days. This is issue number 248. It's going for $7. Looks like a J. Scott Campbell cover, but I could be wrong on that. And it is $7. It is written by Larry Hama. Larry the Hammer. Larry the Hammer. That's what I call him. All right, next up we got Guardians of the Galaxy, this Venomized variant here. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9, Venomized variant, going for $3. That's it. You can get this beautiful book right now for just $3. That's it, $3. Call it as you see it. Next up, we got the real Ghostbusters, who have recently replaced the fake Ghostbusters. Number 8 from Now Comics. This is some old school stuff right here. Direct edition, going for $3. $3 on this. Oh, God, yeah, the goats. Yeah, but the goats, I kind of got the goats. I liked what they did with Lady Thor. So definitely take your daughter to go see this. But there are a whole bunch of nonsensical plot elements in that movie that I will go into later. Once everybody's had a chance to see it and we can all laugh about it. But Christian Bale always brings his A game. He's just a really great actor. And I don't have any comments on the acting in the movie. It's really the scripting, the actual plot of the story that kind of bothers me. And it does try a little too hard to be funny like all the time. And I think a lot of the times it like misses the mark. Like Thor Ragnarok had a perfect balance. This was just kind of a little too extreme, but in terms of its efforts to be funny. But again, some people think I'm not funny. But then again, no one hired me to make Thor: Love and Thunder, so I get to criticize all I want. And that's why I'm going to tell you about all new Wonder Woman 602. Bang, 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 bang. This is going to go for $3 right now. Look at her on the cover there. She is all Wonder Womaning all over the place. And she's like, Thor: Love and Thunder sucks. $3. Never support the competition, no matter the cost. All right, next book we got here is Brightest Day, The Flash #1, Jeff Johns and Francis Metapole relaunching. This is going to go for $2, guys. That's it. One of our display books is going for $2, and that's it. Dean, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got cheap books for sale, so be sure to pay close attention to what we're showcasing, and feel free to call it as you see it. The next book I got here, this is probably the most expensive book on the rack here. Actually, no, the next book is the most expensive book on the rack, but this one is kind of pricey simply because of the fact that it is a first appearance. This is Miss Marvel #12, variant edition. It is the first appearance of Red Dagger, and when I say expensive, it's only going for $15, and it is in near mint condition. And I highly recommend grabbing this. First appearance of Red Dagger. If you're a completist and you want that variant copy, it is yours for that low, low price. On the hunt, man. Do I got some silk? Very possible. Dr. Jane Foster. She's not a very good doctor. Like if I had to count on Jane Foster to save me from what ails ya, I don't. If she can't save herself, how is she going to save me, dude? All right, next up here, we got Totally Rad Monsters. This is put out by Totally Rad Comics, one of my favorite indie publishers out there. Jim Noble is a fantastic guy, and this is the Onvu variant. And Onvu is an up-and-coming artist. She's totally killing it. She has just made a great tour on the con circuit. She was in Fan Expo Dallas, then she went over to Denver, and then she was right here in Chicago. She stopped by at my warehouse, and she totally hooked me up with this on the house because she is just such a lovely dame. And she signed this as well, and it's going for $20 today. Totally Rad Monsters, the Onvu variant. That is the most expensive book we got here on display this evening. Next book we have is Hawkeye #10. That's going to go for $5. And this is kind of a cool cover. This is a pretty dope cover. It's going for $5. If I come across some silk, I will let you know. Actually, in terms of silk, I might have the first appearance of Cindy Moon hiding here somewhere. Nope, no, not here. Might have it somewhere else, though. Last, on the bottom rack here, we have Conan the Barbarian #112. This is a newsstand edition. Joe Rubenstein on this. This is going to go for $3. Call it as you see it. So $3. And we got some really cheap books here. And I will tell you guys this: if you want to grab all the books on the bottom rack here, let's do a run real quick. I'll tell you how much all of these books will cost together. So we got 10, 15, 20, 24, plus 7, that's 31, plus, what was this? $3. $3 on that Venomized variant. Yeah. $3 on the Ghostbusters, $3 on the Wonder Woman, $2 on the Flash, 15 on the Miss Marvel, 20 on the Onvu, 5 on the Hawkeye, and 3 on the Conan the Barbarian. So I got $85 worth of books here. $85. But I'll tell you what, guys, for a straight $50, which will include a spin on this wheel over here and free shipping, I will sell you all of these books right here. That is 14 comics. You are getting a key book. You're getting a bunch of really great variants, cheap deals. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. What's up, Edward? How you doing? Mr. Philip Ragusa, how you doing? All right. So up top, I got this really cool indie graphic novel series here. I have The Order of the Stones. This was put up by Cinebook. And the art in this book is really awesome. I don't know what it is. But this is part of the Valerian and Laureline. They're like they're like the Hardy Boys of the galaxy, except instead of being two boys, there's a girl in there. And then I have the Empire of 1,000 Planets, and I have World Without Stars. I am selling this whole bundle set, all three of these, for just $15. That's $5 a book, $15. Call it as you see it. And then next up, we got Civil War II, the entire freaking run from Brian Michael Bendis and Marquez. This is issue 1. We got issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, and issue 8. If you get this whole bundle set together, that is 8 comics. I will do them all for $15. $15, you get all of Civil War II. All of Civil War II, $15. Woman in a Cemetery. Oh, yeah. That's actually the Onvu variant of Totally Rad Monsters. So if you like the Totally Rad books that you picked up for me a while ago, Onvu came by and she signed this. And this is going to go for $20, Edward. So let me know if you want to grab that. That's Totally Rad Monsters. If you want to take that, let me know. Civil War Run goes off to Dean. Dean, thank you very much. Mean Dean. I feel like that's they call me. That's my gang name. Mean Dean. Okay, Dean, we got you at 15 on the Civil War II run. That's excellent. My man. All right. Now to replace that, I do have this really fun Darkhawk run. This is Darkhawk, Heart of the Hawk, issues 1, parts 1 through 6. So this is actually issue 10. I have issue 11, issue 12, issue 13, issue 14, and issue 15. If you want to grab that entire run of Darkhawk books, which Darkhawk is trending upward right now because they're thinking about casting Justin Bieber to play him. Okay, I couldn't even say that with a straight face. No, Justin Bieber's not going to play him. But someone's going to play him eventually, and I have a feeling this character is trending upwards. This is some really great stuff here. This is a full run of Darkhawk books. You got early parts of the series. This is going to go for $15 as well. That's to replace that Civil War II run we just sold. And then we got Marvel Superheroes Contest of Champions. I have issue 1, number 2, and number 3. My ask on this whole set is going to be $30 tonight. That's just a flat 30. Call it as you see it. They're all yours. $30. Those books are a little bit more pricey. That's probably the priciest thing we got there. Yes, that is. He's taking the whole bottom row at 50. Excellent. Thank you so much. The whole bottom row at 50. What a deal. Honestly, because that whole run was $85 and now I got everything at 50. Look at this. Boom shakalaka. This is what Edward, we're going to have to send you a big skid because we got so many books for you, my friend. All right, so the bottom rack is now sold off to Edward at $50. He also gets a spin on the wheel. We're going to hook you up in just a second here, my brother. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel! You got nothing, bud. Sorry. And you really, it fell onto the other thing. But you didn't really get nothing. You got a whole bunch of really awesome books, and you got free shipping on your order. So you're a winner. Either way, you're a winner. Yes, it is. Awesome. Yes, did I ask for silk? Yeah, that's what happens on the wheel. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you don't. But it's okay, because I'm always going to take care of you guys, no matter what. All right, so we are going to start building out a rack here, and probably spend about a couple minutes doing that, and then we're going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to have another rack of books here, give you guys another chance to do something crazy like pick up a bunch of awesome books for real cheap. So first off, I got Suicide Squad Rebirth #1. That's going to go for $3. $3 on that. We got Harley Quinn #48. That's going to go for is that $5? You put these down here. I'll put these over here. Suicide Squad 1 is $3. We got Harley Quinn 48. This is a variant going for $5. I will bust out those $2 books. Hang on just a second. I have Thor and Loki Double Trouble. This is another #1 variant. It's another #1 variant going for $5. $5 on that. Why is it so freaking hot in here? There. All right, there we go. Okay. I have Purgatory #4 from Devil's Due. That's going to go for $5. I have Brian Pulido's Killer Gnomes from Avatar #1. That's going to go for $5. I have Sumyak from Crusade Comics. That's also going to go for $5. I got Astounding Wolfman #14. That's going for $2. So that'll go up here. I have Red Sonja. I have a Red Sonja run here. Whoa. This is crazy. Big, nice Red Sonja run here. Red Sonja #2. That's normally an $8 book. I'm going to do it for $2. I have Red Sonja #4, normally a $4 book. I'm doing it for $2. I have Red Sonja #5. That is $5, normally going down to $2. I have Red Sonja #6. That is $4 going down to $2. #7. That is $4 going down to $2. I have #8. That is $3 going down to $2. I have #11. That is $10 going down to $2. I have #12. $4 down to $2. And I have 12. That is $8 going down to $2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Red Sonja books. That would normally be $18. You grab them all, it's 15. $15, they're all yours. 9 and 15. Oh, I hate it too, man. I absolutely do. I got hit really, really hard the last time I did a Whatnot show. So not the biggest fan of it, but you know what? I've seen it work, and I've seen how it can work, and I'm amazed by any dealer who can go out there and do that. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to focus on there too. It's even hard for me to focus on there as a seller because I'm getting kicked in the noise every time I put a book up there. All right, so we're at 22 minutes now. We're going to take a really short break, and when we get back, we're going to build out the rest of this bottom row here, and then we're going to start building out more racks of $2 comics. So stick around, watch these commercials. If you love what we're doing on the experience, you got to pay attention to the commercials because this is what's allowing us to continue building what we're doing. So we'll be right back.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
There's a super new way to support your friends over at The Experience. Head over to YouTube and send us a super chat, a super sticker, or a super thanks. We'll be super grateful for your support. And then keep an eye out as we launch membership services over on YouTube. It'll be a great way to get first look access at new content and shows before anybody else. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure you're following us on YouTube.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
Ah, Dean, let go of my arm. You're twisting it. Dean, stop. Ah, Uncle. Yes, Edward, I will totally hook you up with this deal, man. Absolutely. $8. These are yours. Take it. My man, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. The love I'm feeling right now, I appreciate it so much. And Dean, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Every single time I do a live show, and here's the difference. Here's why I like being here with you guys and why I'm not as attached to being on Whatnot. I like that I can connect with you guys here. I love that that I actually know who I'm doing business with. And as I get to know you guys more, I just, I can't tell you this how much you guys mean to me. This is what I get up for. This is what gets me excited. I've been working comics 12 years now, singing my own creator comics at conventions and doing all that. And it's always about the fans for me. I absolutely love you guys. I will always do comic conventions, no matter how stressful and crazy they can be, no matter how they turn out, because I love being here with you guys. All right, so Edward, you got a nice little bundle here. I picked out a bunch of other books here that we're going to build out the lower rack with, and then we're getting back up to those $2 comics. All right. I absolutely love your crazy sense of humor. Are you kidding me? Did you see how he started this off? This is great. This is awesome, of course. Absolutely, my man. I just drink and have a good time, man. I like to do drugs too, man. I mean, you weren't talking about drugs. You were talking about, alcohol is kind of druggy, kind of. Silk. Do I got silk, man? Oh, I got all kinds of silk. I don't know if I have silk. If I come across it, I promise you, I will pull it out. This is just a random box that I pulled out here. I can certainly hunt for you. I have a huge collection of comics. There's like a ton of long boxes here, and I know for a fact I got some silk somewhere. Maybe during our next commercial break, I can run out and see what I got. But my mind's kind of like all over the place right now, and I have not been in the actual warehouse other than taking care of fulfillment for the last 2 weeks now, just because I've been on a crazy schedule. So let's get back to it here. We're going to build this bottom rack, and then we're going back up top to do those $2 comics. So I have Daredevil number 15. This is the first appearance of Father Jordan. This is an $8 book here. So we're going to do this at $8. Great book to have in your collection. I have Moon Knight number 2, variant edition. He's got a Moon Knight bat thing. JD, what do you call this thing?
I believe that would be called a glaive.
A glaive? Are you serious? What a lame name for a weapon. You're like, not if you can hit with one. You want to see how lame it is now? Foo.
Could also be a pole arm of some kind.
Pole arm? That's even worse. You just used the P word.
Hey, wait till you see my pole arm, man.
You want to see my pole arm, man? I'll show you my pole arm. I'll also show you this book for only $5, man. $5 on Moon Knight number 2. You could pull my arm and get Miles Morales Spider-Man number 235 for $8. This is the return of the Sinister Six Reborn. This is a really great run here. This is a nice issue. Introducing the Iron Spider, the new Iron Spider with the golden and black Iron Spider thing. You know what I'm talking about. Come on. All right. Next up, we got the Joker number 5. This is going to go for $5. $5 on this bad boy. What a great cover. Looks like Mark Silvestri, but I don't know who that is. says March on there. March W. And he's saying this book's going for $5, even though the cover price says $6. David Moore! We got David Moore! Do you have the David Moore video? Let's run the David Moore video. Nothing more superhero than hitting some dudes in your pole arm. Do you want to know where I store my pole arm, man? I store it between my legs. Is Moon Knight Mexican? Moon Knight Mexican? No, he's not Mexican. He's Puerto Rican. All right? We don't have the David Moore video? He's Guatemalan.
I have no videos of David Moore or by David Moore or about David Moore.
There's nothing there.
You're gonna have to resend that at some point.
Onrie canceled himself. Yeah, that's true. Guatemalan. He's you guys remember that South Park episode where they were trying to figure out who killed John Benet Ramsey, and they were like, it was some Puerto Rican guy. And that was the Butters episode when he disappeared. So some Puerto Rican guy posing as Moon Knight, going for $5. Cancel me. I don't care. Actually, I do care. I've been canceled so many times, it's not even funny. I've canceled myself like 1,000 times. He's brushed his poem. He's poem. He's a poem. Not an Edgar Allan Poe arm, but we do have Vampirella and Shadowhawk. This is the dream team come true here. I have no idea how anybody could team up with Vampirella, because I would just totally be like, hey, can I buy you some tacos and burritos? No, I wouldn't do that. That's right. I wouldn't say that. I'm Jewish, so I'd be like, hey, would you like to buy since I'm Jewish, I'd be like, hey, Vampirella, would you like to buy me a burrito and tacos? $4. That's it. $4 on this book. Call it as you see it. I love you all. That sounded very Jewish. Yes, it did. It's Jewish! What are you, crazy? All right. Marvel Team Up, number 86, Spider-Man teaming up with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first time ever in comics, is going for $3. $3, and that's it. I can't believe that is priced so low, but it is. Alas, it is. Next up, I got Guardians of the Galaxy number 17, but it says issue 1, first issue. This is first issue of a new team. And look, there's Hammerhead. Can't touch this guy because his head's flat like a hammer. And he looks like a communist too. The black represents my black heart. The red represents my desire to crush my enemies and make kielbasa out of their limbs. Okay, this is going to go for only $2. Oh my God, $2. Sweet. Venom, number 7. This looks like a really cool Sam Keith cover, but it's actually, I think, Jose Medina. This is going to go for $5. Beautiful book here. Really nice cover. You got 2 more books up here. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 350. That's going to go for only $3. I love this issue, by the way. I think there's a really smoking hot Mary Jane in here. I mean, it's not like I read comics for the attractive women or anything. I mean, just look at her. Oh, just kidding. There's Dr. Doom. I heard that they're going to try and get Javier Bardem to play him. And I think that would be awesome if they did that. Either him or Cillian Murphy. But Javier Bardem, that would be great. There's not a hot MJ here, but there is Spider-Man like half naked here because he got, blasted in his pole arm. And he's like, oh, quit hitting me with your pole arm, Dr. Doom. I can't jump everywhere. And look, Obi-Wan Kenobi shows up in here too. And he's like, I want to know. All right, this is going to go for only $3 tonight. Landmark issue, Amazing Spider-Man number 350. It is kind of got like a bend in the corner here. That's why it's only going for $3. $3 on this bad boy. That is a great issue to have in your collection. And then finally, we got Fantastic Four, number 214. The Human Torch is like, why? Why, God? Why? And I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like the Fantastic Four have all aged. And I don't know. Hey, JD, what's a good song with a fire reference in it? I am the fire starter, twisted fire starter. Wait, which one were you going to do?
I was going to go, I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
Yes, you were thinking Prodigy too. That was awesome. Fire. All right, this is going to go for $5. $5 right here. That was great, JD. Everybody give JD a big round of applause. I don't care what you're doing right now. If you're in a quiet room, you get up and you start clapping. If your kids are asleep in front of you and they're all tucked in, you get up and you start clapping. All right, just kidding. Don't do that. All right, let's get back to those $2 books. We got an awesome sweet rack here. I will do the same deal that I offered before. If you want all 14 of these comics here, I'm getting some really sweet deals here. I will do everything on the bottom rack here for $15. $15 on everything on the bottom rack. We all know that Trace Adkins will play Dr. Doom. That honky tonky. Talkie badonkadonk. Just send money to JD. Send him Monopoly money, folks. He likes that. It's his favorite game, aside from the one he's playing right now. All right, we got an awesome Old Man Logan run here. Whoa, we got an awesome Old Man Logan here. Old Man Logan number 41. This is going to go for $2. Number 42 is going for $2. Number 46 is $2. Number 47 is $2. Number 49 is $2. And then we got number 50. We got number 50. Number effing 50. This is going to go normally for $5. I'll knock it down to 2. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comics. $12. $12 on the whole run. Grim Tales of Terror number 2. That is normally a $4 book. It is going down to $2. Spectacular Spider-Man 139. This is going to go for $2. Tombstone on the cover. This is one you don't want to miss, guys. $2 on that. That is going to fly off this rack. No one takes it. All right, Magneto number 19. $2. We're building a $2 rack right now. We got Drawn and Quarterly presenting Moon Cop Free Comic Book Day. This is going to go for $2. I have Manimal. Manimal number 1. Going for $2. All right, let's see. Spider-Man with Tombstone. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have any more Astounding Wolfman right now. I remember I had some before, and I sold it a while ago. So Miguel's taking the Spectacular Spider-Man. That's a good call. I knew that was going to go. That was a no-brainer. But here, Dean, if you're into Silk and stuff like that, I'm going to recommend a comic book series here from my buddy Ted Sikora. This is called Bloom, and Bloom is awesome. I have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all signed by the creator. The whole series is going to go for $16. And Bloom is kind of like a psychedelic story. It's about this dude who's a comic book artist, and he creates this character named Regina, and he starts like she's like this character with like all these like tattoos on her, and he basically meets this girl at like a party, and he hires her to like do a photo shoot, and then he starts like painting all these like tattoos on her, and then he follows her into the woods, and then she just becomes all kinds of crazy, and she like really falls into the role of Regina, and it's really fantastic. Highly recommend this. I know it's not Silk, but it is indie books. It is awesome. It is a fantastic read. And the guy who wrote this book and produced it, he owes me dinner like all the time. And he's a bit of a cheap. Sometimes he can be a cheapskate, but he always ends up paying anyway. Here, I'll show you a picture of him smiling and paying. So, because you guys can use the hashtag Ted can afford to buy more. See, this is Ted every time he doesn't buy me dinner. If you guys don't buy Bloom, this is the picture of Ted you will see. Now, if you do decide to buy the book, Ted will buy me a dinner, and that'll put a smile on his face, just like this right here. See, that's Ted with a smile on his face. And he will be on Kickin It With Onrie, the live crowdfunding show, which is my show where I actually sit down with creators and talk about their crowdfunding campaigns, their active crowdfunding campaigns. So it's not a show where we're actually selling comics, but it is a show that makes you aware of different crowdfunding campaigns out there. And it is a great opportunity for you to sit down, meet these creators, and go and back their campaigns right away. It's really fantastic. Any DC softcover TPBs? Possibly. He's not sure about Ted or Bloom. I understand. Let me show you some of the work, because Butch Mappa is the artist on this, and he does a really fantastic job. He's now working, I think, on the Avengers. But Ted has self-funded this entire book, and the artwork in here is just really sensational. And this is a man, I can tell you, I have very, very deep conversations about. We discuss comic book production all the time. And Ted is very, very knowledgeable of making good comics. He is been a fan his whole life, and he is a student of the craft. I would give him a B+ as a student of the craft. Maybe a C. Maybe a C. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. All those books are awesome. Buy my book. All right, awesome, Dean. We got you. You can't spell dishonest without TED. That's exactly right. All right, Peter Trevino called the Team Up set. That is Marvel Team Up right here. Oh, $3. PJ, I got you on that, brother. Thank you for paying attention. Okay, let's get back to those $2 comics here. We have Fantastic Four number 5 and number 6. Jim Lee. Wow, Jim Lee. Jim Lee! On Fantastic Four and number 6. Tag team back again. You can get both these books for only $4. Get both these books for $4. Dr. Doom's like, no, it's not $4, it's $5. See, he's holding up 5 fingers. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? $4. There is a lot of siren action, absolutely. You gosh darn dang diddly dong darn right there is. All right, next up, I got a really great Secret Wars 2 set. I have Secret Wars 2 number 4, number 7, and number 9. All going for just $6 as a set. 2, 2, and 2. You can also break up my sets too. I don't care. That's totally fine by me. I have Batman Incorporated number 3. That's going to go for $2. And I have number 4. That is also going to go for $2. Getting both for 4. Getting both for 4. Bringing 4 for $2. All right. More $2 comics here. Let's see what we got. All right. Wow, we got some Aftershock books here. I have The Lost City Explorers number 2 from Aftershock. That's going to go for $2. $2, and that's it. It is yours. We got Legion number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have number 4. That's going to go for $2. And number 5, that's going for $2. All 3 for $6. All 3 for $6. We got Avengers number 9. Number 10, going for $4 as a set. $4 as a set. 9 and 10, $4 as a set. I have Cable number 158. and number 159. That is 2 and 2. That's $4 on that set. I love this cover on 158. Very intricate cover. Lots going on here. I love this kind of multi-layered stuff. By the way, the colors for Warline issue 1 are now done, which means that the only thing that we have left to finish up now is copy. So I'm going to be starting the lettering process for Warline as of next week, and I am super proud of this book. It is absolutely fantastic. Chuck Pino came up with the perfect pitch for it yesterday, and I think it's actually absolutely perfect. He said, "This is the pitch for it. This is my 15-second pitch for Warline. Warline is about a hero returning to the aftermath of his greatest failure, and it is a 3-issue series. Each book is going to be 48 pages of just nonstop pulse-pounding action. The way Chuck said it after he looked at all 48 pages of issue 1 was, you're going to need to take a break after you read that first issue, because it is just extremely emotional, violent, all up in your face, and that's exactly what I want out of my comics. Lots of violence and sex and lots of awesomeness." Warline trailer. The one with, can we do the other Warline trailer, JD? One with, you know that Warline trailer. He wants to see it. You don't have.
I'm unsure where that ended up. Maybe next week. We had to see. The problem is we only can have 50 videos and still images, so we have to delete stuff and reload them here and there.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
That's my job.
That's his job.
I mean,
all right, we got.
I mean, the real answer is I'm lazy and I don't want to find it. But yeah, you want to go with that.
That's an even better answer. All right, we got Sam Marie, number 6. She's got berries, I think, or she may have cut them off so that she could move her sword faster. Oh, that's bad. All right, let's go for $2. Call it as you see it. She's got to cut off my berries in a minute. All right, we got Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 6. That's a really cool cover. And number 9. My ask on both these is obviously $2. So $2 books. 6 and 9. There's a Civil War II crossover here. I have Infamous Iron Man number 4. And number 5 is a cool run. What happens here is Dr. Doom becomes Iron Man. And Tony Stark, I don't know what happens to Tony Stark, but Dr. Doom takes over as Iron Man, which is kind of cool. Get both these books for $4. $2 a piece in that run. Run, fella. Run, fella! Get a thumb drive, Holmes. Oh, wow. Hayden Christensen meeting Finn Jones in a cat fight breaking out. That's not a cat fight. That's more like mousetrap. I'll tell you who the cat is. The cat is Jennifer Lopez. All right, sorry. We got Noble Cause's Extended Family. This is actually the first appearance of Invincible. Go figure. It's going for $5. You can get it for real cheap. I'm going to put this right over here. I got Death of X, number 204. That's $2. We have Archangels, number 2 from Eternal Comics. Looks like a signed book here. Normally $5, but I'll do it for $2. I have Shane the Changing Woman, number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Die. 2 copies of this going for $2. What's up, PJ? He's back. PJ's back with the master with the plan, with the master plan. I have X-Men number 243. Mr. Sinister is going to go for $2. Normally a $4 book. I have Go-Go Power Rangers number 13. $2 on that. Batman Detective Comics number 702. That's going to go for $2. Finally got some Batman here. I have Iron Man number 6. That's going to go for $2. Spectacular Spider-Man number 193. That is $2. Totally Awesome Hulk number 14. That is $2. You want a titties? We got titties! Satellite Sam issue 7. Going for $2. It is nothing. All right. Star Wars Shattered Empire number 2. Enough of this riffraff. This book's going for $2. Riffraff, street rat. Please, God, buy that. $2. All right, let's see. Satellite Sam is off to Edward. Oh man, that's dirty. Gasolina versus Jennifer Lopez. That is ugly. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 and number 4. That's 2 and 2. That's $4. $4. Bang, 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 bang. Call this for $4. And guys, just so you know, what am I doing with all the book? What am I doing with the money that I make tonight from all the books I'm selling? I'm paying out creators. I am starting to raise money for different live sales, for different variant covers for Warline. Sorry, I'm mixing up words here. So now that we're in full convention season, I'm able to make my money going to conventions and actually selling my own independent books. So I'm transitioning now. So everything that we sell, all the comics that I'm selling right now, this money is now going towards, allowing me to hire different creators to contribute to Warline and do different variants. Warline is going to launch on Kickstarter on the week of New York Comic Con. And at New York Comic Con, I will have 100 New York Comic Con convention exclusives, and I'm looking to hire an artist right now to do that convention exclusive. We have some covers still, but I want this one to be special. So if you guys know someone you want to see do the variant cover, throw me some suggestions. I'm looking for candidates right now. I want to do something really special for New York Comic Con. And I got word that I'm going to I have a very I'm in New York Comic Con. There's a 99.9% chance I will be there. There's a very small chance I may not be, and that's only if they don't let me in. So I just spoke with my rep today, and he goes, if you were there last year, we got you in this year. So you're good. I'm grandfathered in, it looks like. Meow, 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 meow. Warlion coming soon. Where to meet coming soon. He found it. I was so happy when he found it. Grim Tales of Terror number 2. Yeah, I'll do this for $2. Done. Yeah, I'll do that at 2. I've heard great things about Chris Campagna. I should ask Garrett Gunn to do it. Garrett Gunn's got enough on his plate right now. Let me tell you guys. Actually, I need to get on the phone with that guy like ASAP. But yeah, please continue. That's awesome, Miguel. Miguel, didn't we meet before? I thought we met. I guess there was another Miguel. Well, either way, I look forward to meeting you at New York Comic Con. Yeah, we will have the New York Comic Con. We'll be unveiling the New York Comic Con exclusive for Warline number 1. There's only going to be 100 of these printed, and it's going to be a kick-ass variant. And then we're going to Kickstarter that same week for the for Warline number 1. This is going to be for the main print, and this book is just wild, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm so proud of all the work that Dexter Wee and Cody Carbajal, the colorist, have put into this book. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you guys will see it soon. Awesome. Yeah, man. Jay, I wish I could have been out there too. Unfortunately, my wife had a nervous breakdown over our move. We just bought a new house and we're moving right now. And she was like, I was at a convention last weekend and I left the day after. And I had planned to go to Comic Palooza long in advance because Jen King, the gracious Mother Teresa of comics, Jen King, has been storing my comics at her warehouse for God knows how long now, since November, when I was supposed to come out to Houston last time for a convention that got canceled at the very last minute. So I'm hoping I can get out to Houston soon. And I wish every creator that is going to be at Comic Palooza this weekend the best of luck. I should have done a better shout out, but I'm going to tell you guys a couple creators you need to see at this show. You need to see Chuck Pino, first off. He's the editor of War Lion, and he's also an incredible writer. He put out a great series called Belial. Be sure to check him out. He's also going to be with Doug Brown, who puts out a great series called Stormy. So be sure to check that out if you're going to be at Comic Palooza, and also meet Milton Lawson. Milton Lawson is freaking awesome. He did a really good one-shot book. I absolutely loved it. It was called Roger Ebert and Me. And he put together this really wonderful comic. So if you're at Comic Palooza this weekend, go visit Milton Lawson, go visit Chuck Pino, go visit April Reyna, go visit Doug Brown. I will make a list and I'll post it up on Facebook. You guys go check out my people. This is my comic creative family. These are all the people that just do fantastic work, and I'm so honored to be among them. I have Adventures of Superman number 599. That's going to go for $2. Couldn't tell. I've got Harley Quinn number 34 going for $2. Swing, 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 $2. $2. We got Batman Adventures number 4. That's going to go for $2. Surprise, surprise. And we got Weapon X. Sabretooth! Hey, Skull Sabretooth, but he's getting disappeared into the polearm of Psylocke. Psylocke is poking Sabretooth in the behind with her polearm. Gross! $2 polearms. Polearm. I'll give you a polearm. Yes, Jay, thank you for being so understanding. Yes, we will absolutely meet. And guys, Jay is the co-host of Space Cadets, which is another show on the Experience, and be sure to check that out. She sits down with her 2 other gracious hosts, and they talk about what kind of comics they're reading, and you know why you want to read them and what they make them feel, and it's a really great show. So be sure to check it out. Is that a Weapon X reach around? I don't know, but we're getting dirty here. We got to keep it PG level, and that's why we got Captain America number 367. And Magneto's like, hey, Captain America, check out this new tidy whitey purple underwear I just bought. It's a chastity belt so that Professor X can't pants me with his mind. $2. Captain America's like, well, I just like wearing my blues. And Red Skull's like, Ike, get off of me! Ah! I was playing Wolfenstein. Let me go back to playing Wolfenstein. I just want some chocolates. Please let me have some chocolates. But honestly, though, this is a pretty iconic cover because, we all know Magneto's Jewish, and here he is, he's got his foot on Red Skull's side, which is pretty dope, because Nazis suck. I really do like this cover a lot. And it's, even more impactful that it happens on a Captain America book. Magneto's like, it should have happened in my freaking book! $2. Call it as you see it. We have the Trials of Shazam! Shazam, Shazam, Shazam! $2. Damn! All right. Pretty groovy. Oh, absolutely. When I do come out, PJ, I will absolutely get drinks with you. I really wanted to come out this year. I really, really did. If it wasn't for my gosh darn stinking move, I would be out there with you guys right now. Next year, though, for sure. I have a score to settle on that show, and at some point, I do have to go to Houston and actually sell the books that Jen is storing for me, because otherwise, I have to have them shipped back here. And there's nothing a retailer hates more than storing unsold comics in their warehouse. They got to constantly keep moving stuff, and that's precious real estate. That's what Jen is paying for every month. She is basically just storing my comics, and she hasn't asked me for anything. So I am obligated to come out to Houston. It just didn't work out this time, but it will next time. I promise you guys, I will be there. All right, Atlas plugged. What's happening tonight is capitalism is taking a kick between the polar. Smallville Lantern #1. This is normally a $10 book. I'm doing it for $2. $2 right now. I got Action Comics number something, 437. That's going to go for $2. I have Civil War The Accused #1. That is $2. We're going to build this row here. I'm going to show you one more book, and then we're going to take another short commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to bust out more stuff. We got FOMO books on the way. The FOMO books tonight are going to go real fast. I'm probably going to bust that out next. But this will be the last book we show, and then we're going to go on a quick commercial break. I have Iron Man #232. That's going to go for $2. And we will be right back after this short commercial break. I will see you guys soon.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
Everybody's getting tanked right now. That's what you do on the late night show. You got to get slammed with the beer, and then you're going to get a snack, and then you're going to get into a food coma, and you're going to realize that you just missed out on the last hour of Shopping Frenzy with Kickin' It With Onrie. And I'm going to be busting on some FOMO books here, but I have a couple slots I want to fill up. with some $2 comics, and then I'm going to FOMO. I got Convergence #1. That's going to go for $2. Now, for those of you who don't know what FOMO is, these are books that I select from the collections that I pick out. I just kind of go through and I'm like, this looks cool. Hey, this looks cool. Hey, this looks like a awesome book. And I basically use these books to kind of promote the show. So these are the books that I think are going to sell really fast because I price them aggressively to move and because they're freaking awesome. So I will be busting those books out momentarily. Right after I show you Superman #408. Now, don't let this be you when I show out the FOMO books, because then you'll be like, oh, God, I missed out on the FOMO books, and I need to get a new underwear. I should see where Magneto shops. And he's like, I shop at Walmart. All right, that's going to go for $2. Hey, but these at Walmart on discount. I have Civil War 2, The Fallen #1. That's going to go for $2. And that's going to go up here. All right, it's FOMO time, guys. Yeah, I got this. I got the claim during the break. We're good. I'm all caught up. All right, got you on the Smallville lantern. All right, it's FOMO time, guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm busting them out right now. Moon Knight #1, Steve McNiven cover, $5 on this. Batman 59 variant cover. This is an Art Germ variant. It is going for $4. That's it, $4. Web of Spider-Man #50. That is going for $5. Superman the 10-Cent Adventure. This is awesome. Scott McDaniel on this. This is going to go for $3. She-Hulk #25, most expensive book we got here. This is $10. She-Hulk #25 is going for $10. And she's like, Thunderstruck! Na 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 na. And then we got Mace Windu #1, and he's like, ah! You know when he gets electrocuted and he dies. It's like almost like there's like a hint of surprise in it. But I like Revenge of the Sith a lot. Mace Windu is awesome. This is gonna go for just $3 tonight. Mace Windu #1. I have Vampirella, the free comic book day. That's gonna go for $2. And then I got Justice League Dark #5. That's gonna go for $3. This is another variant cover. I don't know who did it, but it's really beautiful. Justice League Dark. Windu #1. Sold. And Spidey 50 is sold. Someone better grab that Superman 10-Cent Adventure. This is awesome. For only $2. That's a steal. Or $3. What was it? $3. All right. So we already sold 2 FOMO books. Everyone knows it's Windu. What would be really awesome is if they bring Mace Windu back and he has a polearm as his weapon instead of a lightsaber. How awesome would that be? She'd be like, oh, I lost my arm and now I got a polearm. Thunderstruck! Yeah. All right, so Onrie's going to do some math right here. And we got a really nice bundle deal here for the FOMO books. So this one was $3. This one was 2, so that's 5 plus 10, 15 on that, 3 on that, 5 on this, and 4 on that. So $27 for all these books here. What do you say we do them all at $20? $20 for the rest of the FOMO books. $20. That is a steal. $20, you get all the FOMO books. All them FOMO books for $20. Is that a pull arm in your wallet, or are you just happy to see me and not pay for stuff with money, but use pole arm as currency? I think I would respect Quasar a lot more if he had a polearm as his weapon of choice. We got Nova number 9. That's going to go for $2. And number 18, that is $2. And then we got Batman Beyond number 16. That is going to go for $2. That is a beautiful book right there. Quasar. Quasarm. All right, PJ. See you later, brother. You go get some rest. Philip Gruesome. Yes, you can take all the Superman books. So you got this at 3. We got this at 2. 3, 2, 3, 6. Any other Superman books? There's this Superman book. And there's this Superman book. So 2, 4, 6, $9 on that, Mr. Ragusa. I got you, sir. Mr. Ragusa wants all those Superman books. You got them at 9, sir. I have Hawkeye number 13. That's going to go for $2. I have Daredevil versus Bruiser, issue 6. That's going to go for $2. And I have Batman Chronicles number 19. That is going to go for $2. Normally a $5 book. All right. After I fill this last slot here, I'm going to do a deal here. Actually, I'm going to give you guys a chance. If anybody wants to see the FOMO books again, I will bust them out for you in a bit. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FOMO books left. 5, 9, 19, 21, 24. $24 on the rest of these. On some of them at 20 before. I'll do the rest of these FOMO books now for $15, guys. $15 for all these books. You are getting Justice League Dark number 5, Vampirella, the free comic book day, She-Hulk number 25, a $10 book, Batman 59, this is a $4 book, and we got Moon Knight number 1, that is a $5 book. Get it all for just $15 right now. 15. You get all of the entire run, or the entire FOMO set here. We'll sell those out today. All right. Is that a Matt Fraction Hawkeye? No, that's Kelly Thompson. That's a Kelly Thompson. I do have some Matt Fraction Hawkeye, which I can bust out later. All right. Got a couple more slots to fill here. And then we're going to do the bundle deal, discount, bargain, dollar deal, dimension, dollary do. Ding dong. All right, hang on. Oh, all right, cool. All right, got a bunch of other books here for you. I have Punisher War Journal number 1. That is a $10 book right here. I'll go for $2. I have Punisher War Journal number 2. That is a $2 book. So get those both for $4. Amazing Spider-Man 381, $2. RoboCop versus Terminator number 3 of 4. That is normally a $5 book. It's going to go down to 2. Kingpin, Thug, Part 7. So this is Kingpin number 7. It's going to go for $2. And I have Rick and Morty, number 34, going for $2. One more book. Oh, I got more Kingpin for you guys. I got Kingpin number 6 as well. And I have Bitch Planet number 2. That's going to go for $2. Put that here. And Kingpin number 6 and 7. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Yes, fill my slot, Big Daddy. Remember, this is PG-13. So when we're talking about filling our slot, we have to think of something that's PG-13-ish. Fill my slot and not make it sound perverted or gruesome. What could that be? Bitch Planet's off to Edward. Bitch Planet, don't be a bitch and hide from me. Son of a bitch, Planet! All right, Edward, we got you, bro. $2 dues on that. Mailroom slot. Yes, there you go. Big Daddy's my nickname. I'm kicking butt and taking Team Titans #1. That's going for $2. And that is going to replace Bitch Planet, which is here. All right, guys, here's the deal. I'm just going to make this simple. If you want all the comics on both double racks here, I will do every comic on these double racks here for $50 right now. $50 for all these books. $50, and I don't have to look at these books again. You get free shipping on your order. I'm going to ship all of these books to you for free. And you get a spin on the wheel on top of everything. $50 and you get all of these comics, every single one of them. Take them all. Onrie people in your chat there, boss. Oh, yes. Horny people in my chat there. Well, we're keeping it on a PG-13 level. So think like 16 candles. I don't know. Is that appropriate? But we are talking about pole arms quite a bit. There's been a lot of the P word dropped on this show tonight. Lots of people talking about the pole arm. I don't know what it is. It sounds like an extension. It's really long and it's really hard. All right. Horny. Oh, man. Come on. I can't even say that on the air. You guys are just prompting me to get canceled. Well, cancel me this, Batman. Buy all these books for $50 and I will move all of these comics. This is a ridiculous amount of books right here, guys. We're talking half of a short box. Get them all for $50 with free shipping. That's you not having to drive to the comic shop. That's you just getting these books delivered to your front door. And I bubble wrap them. I do a really good job, man. I got my guy in the back. His name's Onrie, and he's got nothing better to do. He's going to package up your books, and he's going to send them to you. That's what you're going to get. 8 D-cell batteries. All right. So I'm going to take down everything on the rack here. And here's the deal. If we could sell through some of these books, that would be great. Some of this stuff is going to be put off the side and thrown up on my eBay store. Because like I said, guys, I got to move this stuff. And when I put it up on eBay, it'll sell eventually. And I'm not going to mark it down like I'm doing right now. So this is your last chance to get some of these books at $2. Otherwise, they're going up on eBay for, the set prices that I had them marked at originally. I gotta make that money, man. I gotta make that money, man. Money, man. All right. Okay. Oh, this is just the first. This is just the first stack. $25 worth. Of $25 you get that huge stack for free. My God. Or not for free. Someone once asked me at a show at Lansing, they're like, hey, is your book free? And I'm like, yeah, it is for $10. Honor's got to make that paper, fam. Not by today's standards. All right. Onrie's never going to darken these doors. All right. Astounding Wolfman number 14. That is going to go for $2. I have Red Sonja number 2. Normally an $8 book. It's going for $2 for the last time because I'm putting up on eBay and I'm making my money. I got Red Sonja number 4, normally a $4 book. It's going down to $2. I have issue number 5, Amy Chu. This is cover B, beautiful book here. Normally a $5 book. It's going down to $2 for the last time. Throwing it up on eBay. I got Red Sonja number 6. That's going to go for $4. That is cover E. I got Red Sonja number 7. That is going to go for $2 right now. I have Red Sonja number 8. That is going to go for $2. I have Red Sonja number 11, cover A. That's going for $10. No one calls that. It's going up on eBay. I have Red Sonja number 12, cover A. It's going to go for $2. And I have Red Sonja number 12, $8 book going for $2. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. All right. Old Man Logan, number 41, 42, 46, 47, 49, and 50. This is a nice big run of books here. And they're all going for $2 right now. I'll show the covers off one more time. Still got a lot of comics to show tonight. And number 50. So 50 is going up on eBay. That's a $5 book if no one wants it. But if you guys decide you want to grab this whole lot here, it's $12. That's $2 per book. No one wants that Old Man Logan. It's going up on eBay. I have Civil War II, The Fallen number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Convergence number 1. That is going to go for $2. I have Last Days of Magneto number 19. It's going to go for $2. I have Manimal number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Moon Cop Free Comic Book Day. That's going to go for $2. I have Batman Incorporated number 3. That is going to go for $2. And number 4. That is going to go for $2. I have The Lost City Explorers number 2. That is $2. I have Cable number 158. That is $2. And 159. That is $2. 158, 159. Samarie number 6. That is $2. I have Die going for $2. Number 1. Robert Kirkman and Chris Burnham. Shane, the Changing Woman, number 3. That is $2. I got Batman Detective Comics number 702. That's $2. Uncanny X-Men number 243. That is going to go for $2 right now. Normally a $5 book. Death of X number 204. $2. Archangels, the Ga, because some of it's covered up. Only a $5 book, signed, going for $2. I have Infamous. I'm going to throw that up on eBay. I have Infamous Iron Man number 4 and 5, going for $4 as a set. 4 and 5. Steve Rogers Captain America number 6 and number 9, $2 a piece on these. That's $4 for the set there. Avengers number 9 and number 10. That is $4. We got Legion number 3 through 5. So we got number 3, number 4, and number 5. I will do all 3 of these for just $6. 3, 3, and 3. Or sorry, 2, 2, and 2. Same deal with Secret Wars 2. I have issues 4, 7, and 9. I will do them all for $6. Fantastic 4, 5, and 6. Jim Lee worked on these. That's going to go for $2 a piece. All right. So I got some cool books heading to eBay, which is pretty awesome. All right. Let's get the next big stack of books here. I have Spectacular Spider-Man number 213. I have this priced at $10. I have Captain America and Falcon number 214. That's going to go for $5. Should actually make those FOMO books. They don't sell, they'll be FOMO books for the next show. Suicide Squad number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Vampirella versus Hemorrhage number 2. going for $2. I have Vampirella versus Reanimator number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Vampirella number 6. That's going to go for, wow, it's a $10 book again. Do it for 2. Vampirella meets Hare Krishna. That's going to go for $5, dropping it down to 2. Vampirella and Deja Thorns. That is 3 down to 2. That's issue 4, by the way, and I got 2 copies of it. Each one's going for $2. And if you want all the Vampirella books, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got all 6 going for $12. All 6 going for $12. All right, next up, I have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 105, going for $2. Number 111 is also going for $2. 105 and 111, $4. I have Star Trek: The Next Generation, number 2. That is $2. I have Death-Defying Devil, free comic book day. This can go for $2. We got Six Gun Gorilla, number 4. That is going to go for $2. I have Savage Dragon, number 225, from the $8 book, going down to $2. Do that for $2. We got Batman Beyond number 3. That is $2. And then I got a really cool Daredevil run here. Check this Daredevil run out. I got Daredevil 286. I got 287, 288, 289, and number 290. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 Daredevil books for $10. Oh, Deja Thoris, the Princess of Mars. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. My brain is completely fried right now. I wouldn't have known that anyway, but just letting you know, brain's fried. All right. I have Marvel Comics Presents number 9. That's number 9. It's going for $2. I have number 10. That's going for $2. I have number 11. That's going for $2. And I have number 12. That's going for $2. I will do all 4 of these for $8. Spider-Man 53. This is normally an $8 book. I'm going to drop it down to $2. Right now. Amazing Spider-Man 384 and 385. That is $2 books here. That's $4 for the set. Fantastic Four 227. $2 on this. Look at this. $2 on this Fantastic Four. My gosh, someone better grab that. Amazing Spider-Man 206. $5. What if the Fantastic Four had lost the Trial of Galactus, number 15? That is $2. This is What If number 15, going for $2. The Punisher bag, number 8, Legacy number 236. That's $2. And then I got another cool Emperor Zod book here. Number Action Comics 986, going for $2. What If is off to Edward. Awesome. What If is off to Edward. All right, we're at 10:30 right now. We're going to take another really quick break here, and then when we come back, we are going to finish building out this rack here and see if we can't sell the rest of these books. So I will see you guys in just a minute.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.
be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, guys, we're down to the last 30 minutes of the show. Let's have some fun here. I'm going to bust out some random stuff here. Some books that I got from my journeys afar at different comic conventions. So the first book I got here is really awesome. It's called Durruti, The Shadow of the People. And it is about this unsung hero during the Spanish Civil War. He was an anarchist leader who basically fought fascists, and he was a total badass, and he's really awesome. And the guy who created this book, he's an anarchist himself, and he is just a fantastic guy. And he's got a lot of his books published by Scout, which I'll show off in a minute. But this book, Durruti, this is a book you guys definitely want. It's going for $10. The art in this is fantastic. It's setting up to something really awesome. I saw the black and white finished artwork for issue 2 because the creator shared it with me. So the book is actually moving forward. It's actually getting done. This is a guy who actually sees things through. He's a really ambitious creator. I am selling Durruti, Shadow of the People, #1 for just $10. And this is the guy I was hanging out with at Capital City Comic Con last weekend. And when I first met him, we were introduced to each other through Scout. And then when we met, he came up to me and he said, "Wait a minute, and I know who you are." He's like, "I bought your books a number of years ago." He bought Yusum Shin for me. It was so inspiring to me as a guy who created a historical book to see another creator create another historical book and bring it to a convention and sell it. And this guy was working all weekend. I didn't see him sit down once. I was messing around and people thought I was working hard. I was making jokes all weekend. Dan Doherty was down the aisle for me, and I was bringing people over to his table and making him feel all awkward and insulting him, which is kind of impossible to do because he's a big, tall bitch. But, I'm just kidding. I love Dan Doherty. Would never say a bad thing about him. Get Durruti #1, Shadow of the People, signed by Brenton Langell for only $10. This is a great book. Call it as you see it. This is your chance to grab Durruti for $10. Call it as you see it. Issue 2 is coming. Yes, he did sign it. He did absolutely sign it. The next series that he worked on, which is really freaking awesome, this is being published by Scout right now. We have Snow White Zombie Apocalypse, which is basically about Snow White. I heard this pitch so much throughout the weekend, I can actually give it to you guys now. So Snow White gets kissed by Prince Charming, but she wakes up 28 days later after the zombie apocalypse. And it is really awesome. It's like set in like a Japanese setting, so there's a lot of kung fu action in it. It's really a lot of fun. He calls it Swaza for short. These books are all signed by the creator, and I am doing issues 1, 2, 3, and then these prequel issues, I will do the entire set for $20 for Swaza, Snow White Zombie Apocalypse. This is some really awesome stuff. 20, is it 20? 25. I'm sorry, 25 on this. These are all signed by the creator. So 25 on that and 10 on Derudy. I'm going to put Bloom back up. You guys are really missing out if you don't grab Bloom. We got issues 1 through 4 going for $16 from my man Ted Sikora. Let's see, what else do I got here from Indie Books? Well, I'm going to bust out my books because why not? I'm going to talk about Yisung Shin right now. And I had so much fun slinging Yisung Shin at Capital City Comic Con last weekend. You know, I really live for Yisung Shin. I have lived for Yisung Shin so much for the last decade now, just really trying to push this book to a point where I can really see it grow and really get into more licensing with it and everything. And I realize now after 10 years just how absolutely insanely difficult what my undertaking is. And I would definitely say that I entered comics with a sense of like optimism that was sort of sometimes unrealistic, and I think you kind of have to have that in order to do anything creative. You have to, we're all outliers as artists. So it's a series that I've always been struggling to take to a whole new level. And I will always be doing that because it's a series I really believe in. If you're a fan of Star Wars, you really do need to read Yisung Shin. So Yisung Shin's about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat them 23 times in a row without ever losing a single battle. I'm sorry, these books are like not holding together. It's all based on a true story, and I got a deal going on where if you buy the first 4 issues of my series, that's issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, I will sell you all 4 books for only $10. You are saving $1 off the cover price of every single book. Now, I wasn't kidding. If you are a fan of Star Wars, you do need to read Yisung Shin. Why? Yisung Shin's a trilogy, just like Star Wars. And there is a really great, it's history is the backdrop, but if you look at it, Star Wars is a story about characters. Forget the fact that this isn't sci-fi and it's Asian history. This is a story about characters. And Yisung Shin is brought to life by the entire cast, even our villain, the main villain of our story, Baron So. I kid you guys not. Koreans call this dude the Korean Darth Vader, and he is the Darth Vader of our series. He is the main villain. And once I finish the Yisung Shin trilogy, I'm going to go back and do a Baron So prequel trilogy where you can learn more about how he became the bad guy. And he's actually a historical figure too. And like I said, this is a trilogy, so if you decide to get the first 4 issues at $10, you're getting the first full arc, right? This is like a New Hope right here. And then I got Fallen Avenger, which is issues 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 8 is awesome because this is essentially The Empire Strikes Back set in Korea in the 1500s. I kid you not. So what happens in the second arc is Yisung Shin in this first arc is basically, the Japanese have invaded Korea. They've basically taken over the entire country. The only thing stopping them from being able to take over the country is Yisung Shin and his small naval fleet and some straggling army units. Aside from that, there is no one else out there who is standing in Japan's way of taking Korea. In fact, the king has retreated. He retreated all the way to China because he didn't go to China, but he got really close. And in the first arc, we cover the first year of the war. And during this point, Yisung Shin managed to really turn the tides in Korea's favor. And he totally ends up winning a crazy amount of battles in the most adverse circumstances. And he had these incredible formations that he pulled off. And in this battle, in the 4th issue, he pulls off this formation called the Crane Wing, where he basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Routes the enemy fleet and just completely destroys this undefeated samurai commander and like totally humiliates him. And it's a really great arc. You guys will really like it. And it's not, and you could have read all that online from Wikipedia, but it's actually the comic that you guys are going to want to, you guys are going to get a completely different experience because again, it's not about the history with the series. It's about the characters, and the characters in this book, you're really going to love them, especially Jin. And Baron So, you're not going to read squat about him online, even though he is a historical figure, and you're going to find out who he is in Fallen Avenger #2. And this is what happens in the second arc. Yi Sun-shin essentially had the war has reached a stalemate. And so the Japanese are like, okay, if we want to take over Korea now, we got to take out Yi Sun-shin. So Baron So, the main villain, he devises this plan to take Yi Sun-shin out of power. And he turns him against his own king. And so Yi Sun-shin gets arrested and beaten within an inch of his life by his own king. And in the meantime, Baron So convinces Yi Sun-shin's incompetent rival to take the entire naval fleet and go fight the Japanese. And in one battle, everything Yi Sun-shin spent the last 6 years building gets destroyed. There is no ships left. The only thing he has left are 12 straggling ships, which is where Fallen Avenger takes us. And now he's up against the entire might of the Japanese Navy with only 12 ships. After the king reinstates him, after the fact that he beat him within an inch of his life. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. It all actually happened. And in 2 hours, Yi Sun-shin kills 18,000 Japanese soldiers. He destroys a third of the entire Japanese Navy. He boards the enemy commander's ship and cuts off his effing head. It's awesome. You guys are absolutely going to love Fallen Avenger. If you decide to grab both arcs, it's just $20. You're saving $1 off the cover price of every book. And I'm going to sign it for you right now on Kickin' It. Thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate it. And by the way, we're in the presence of Dexter Wee, who is now going to be Yi Sun-shin's new interior artist. So we are getting him started on Hunter and Destroyer 3 in the coming weeks. He just finished up Warline. He's also our Warline artist. So we are in the presence of the Warline artist and the guy who's going to be working on Hunter and Destroyer #3, which is the third part of the final arc of our story. So Hunter and Destroyer 1 is right here. I got this going for $3. If you decide you want to get all 9 issues, it's $23 total for all 9 books. And I will sign every single one of them for you right here and right now. I'm also going to hook you guys up with these awesome bookmarks. So you get a free Yi Sun-shin bookmark. And you get all kinds of cool stuff. So 9 freaking comics signed, and you're saving $1 off the cover price of every single one. So call it as you see it. I got you covered. Edward, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. So who wants this? All 9 single issues of Yi Sun-shin going for $23. That is a sick deal. Next up, I got another book I did called Marx, A Tale of Neglect. Marx is the story of my grandfather's life. And during World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier who fought the Nazis. It is a standalone story. There are no sequels or prequels to Marx. It is going for $15. And if you pick this up, I'll sign it for you too. Marx is awesome. I'm so happy with this. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this because I'm running out of this print run. So this is, I did a first print run, which sold out. And now I'm doing my second print run, which is about to sell out too. This book has not found a publisher yet. And don't think I haven't tried. I really kind of want to branch out and try and get my books published by as many different companies as I can out there. But we got shut down by IDW. Never tried Dark Horse, but Dark Horse was kind of dodgy with me on Yi Sun-shin. I've been trying to find a publisher for Yi Sun-shin for a long time. So I've been rejected by the best of them. Image, all of them. But I found, honestly, more success doing it on my own, in all honesty, because it gives me the freedom to print up as many books as I want and to do what I want. But Marx is probably going to take a back seat for a while, mainly because of the fact that I want to move forward with Warline. So Warline is really going to be taking front and center stage, and it's going to be kind of like a jumping on point for me as we bring Yi Sun-shin to a close. I'm really going to be pushing Warline because I want to do some cool stuff with that. But I'm also going to be continuing Easton Shin because once I get the trilogy done, I'm going to do the Baron So prequels. So my work on Easton Shin is like halfway there. It's going to be my life's work probably. But so I feel the same way about War Lion as well. I really want to put all my attention and all my focus into my projects and give you guys the best of what I can possibly deliver. That's how I see it. Buy my book. Buy my book. The next Hunter and Destroyer is coming out in August. I will not have it available for. I might be able to do a con exclusive for Emerald City Comic Con if I'm in all honesty. We do have some really epic variants. I might do our I'm going to do our cosplay cover for Emerald City Comic Con. That's what I'm going to do. All right, cool. So if you guys know the cosplayer Annie Mia, she did a cosplay cover for Hunter and Destroyer, Hunter and Destroyer 2, based off of the lead female character in our book. Her name is Jin, and she plays a very important role throughout the entire story. And her arc comes to a incredible point in Hunter and Destroyer 2. You guys are gonna love it. Awesome. I can't wait for you guys to read it. Chuck Pino's looking over it right now. This is the last issue that Dak and I worked on together. Unfortunately, he passed away in the middle of production, so I've had to, do it on my own. And once I started working with Chuck on War Lion, I just realized that he's a really good editor. He knows how to see a project through. He knows how to bring out the best in the creators. He's really just a phenomenal guy to work with, and he's really kind of helped Easton Shin get back on track and everything. So he's really the guy I want to see edit this through to the end, and I think it's what Dak would have wanted to. So it's been a real pleasure working with Chuck. He's absolutely one of the finest editors in comics and just a fine human being, and he's also an incredible writer as well. All right, let's see, what else do I got here? I got one more open slot, and I had some more books that I picked up at that show that were indie, but I'm actually going to bust out something else in a second. Here, hold on. Bust out some more indie stuff for you guys. All right, here are some books I got while I was at my last comic convention. Not my last one. This was at NWI Comic Con. So I have Incident at the Game Store. I haven't read this, but it's about working at a game shop. It's gonna go for $5. It's signed by the creator. I have Kingdom of Skulls. This is also signed by the creator, Ray Wagner. I have Banthology 2. That's going to go for $5. I have Depowered #1. That's going to go for $6. I have Bulletproof Chicken. That's going to go for, I think, it's price $4 on that. And I have Banthology #3. That is going to go for $5. So you can get the Banthology set for $10. I think. Is that Banthology? Yeah. Some cool books here. So if you want any of these indie books, let me know. In the meantime, of the Skull book. What was the Skull book? I don't believe I did say the price of that. You're right. I'm going to ballpark this one and just say $5. It's $5. So $5 on all those indies. All right, we got 10 minutes left. You guys see this rack up here? I'm talking about this one right over here. I'm going to show those books off right now. All right, they're all $2 comics. I'm going to offer you guys a chance to buy all those books at $25. So $25 gets you all these books. And a spin on the wheel. Amazing Spider-Man 381 going for $2. Punisher War Journal #1. That's going for 10, dropping it down to 2. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. Punisher War Journal #2 is $2. Nova 18. That is going to go for $2. Number 9 is going to go for $2 too. Batman Beyond #16, $2. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. Rick and Morty #34, going for $5. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. Kingpin #6 and 7, $2 a piece. Get them for $4. RoboCop vs. Terminator #3. It's gonna go for $2 right now. Otherwise, it's going up on eBay for $5. The Batman Chronicles #19. It's gonna go for $5 as well. I got Hawkeye #13. That is gonna go for $5. Going down to 2. Now it's gonna go for $5 on eBay. Daredevil #6 is 2. The Accused #1 is 2. Iron Man #232 is 2. Trials of Shazam Atlas Plug #8. It's going to go for $2. Captain America 367. That is 3 down to 2. Weapon X 27. That is 4 down to 2. Batman Adventures #4. That is 3 down to 2. Harley Quinn #34. That is 4 down to 2. Teen Titans #1. That is 2. Looks like an annual. The annual. Nope, it's not. Star Wars Shattered Empire #2, $2. Iron Man #6 is $2. Spectacular Spider-Man 193 is $2. Totally Awesome Hulk #14 is $2. Guardians of the Galaxy #2 is $2. #4 is $2. Go Power Rangers #13. That is $2. All right. I'm going to take these books down. I'm going to go through these and decide which books I'm going to throw up on eBay. We got 7 minutes left on the clock. Last chance to grab some of these goodies. Spectacular Spider-Man 213 going for $10. No one wants it. It's going to go somewhere else. Captain America 214. $5. No one wants it. It's going over here. I got Vampirella versus Hemorrhage #2. That is $2. I have Vampirella versus Reanimator #1. That is going to go for $3. Down to 2. Sorry. Vampirella Part 6. That is going to go for $10. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. I have Vampirella at World's End. She's featuring Hare Krishna. It's going to go for $5. No one wants it. It's going up on eBay. I have Vampirella and Deja Thorns, the Princess of Mars. That's going to go for $2. That's issue #4. Then I have another variant. Both of them are going for $2. Suicide Squad #1. Can go for $2. Okay, you're going to take the right side for $25? Okay, hang on. If I toss the Vampirellas from the other side. Which Vampirellas are we talking about? So you want to take all these books here, the ones that I set aside too? You want all these at 25? Oh, okay. You were talking about the other side. Okay, the Vampirellas from the other side. You'll take this whole set here at 25. Yeah, I'll do it. That's fine. If you want it, Edward. Let me see if I have Vampirellas on the other side. I don't remember anymore because my brain is so fried. No, I don't see any other Vampirellas, but I'll throw in all those Vampirellas I just showed off. Everything I set off to the side, you get all these books at $25. Let me know if you want to do it. Yeah, they were on the left side. Okay, they're in here. They're in this pile here. So we got all the Vampirella books, the Deja Thorns, all of them are here. I will throw all these in there too. So are we doing this at 25? I just need a yay or nay from you. I think we got it. And so we got an amazing end to the show. Lots of comics sold tonight. Oh, the right side of the books. If I toss in the Vampirellas. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna do the other side. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, I'll do that other side. Just don't remember where it ended. What those books were. I mean, I have them all here, so sorry. Hold on a second. I got you, man. And I'll take out the duplicates. Hang on just a second. It's a lot of comics here. I think it's these right here. There we go. All right, Edward, I got you. All these bad boys right here are yours. No, you're awesome. Yes, it does make sense. I got you, and I will add that, and the Vampirella is already in your pile. So thank you very much. All right, guys, looks like we had an amazing, explosive conclusion to tonight's episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I've got to get to bed because tomorrow I got to go get up and do some more moving. And I really appreciate you guys coming here. I missed hanging out with you guys, and I will be back next week with brand new episodes. I'm not doing San Diego Comic-Con this year, so you guys will be getting more of me. And I need to move through a lot of these comics, so come and hang out with me anytime. I will always bust out the great deals, and I will see you guys next week on The Experience. Have a great night.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on The Experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us _EXP@yahoo.com.